Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Colosimo from Juan Diego Catholic High School, reaching out to the Skaggs Catholic Center community. It's graduation time, and we have Daniel and Grayson here today, and it's just an informal kind of conversation to talk about. And I want to welcome you to the Senior Review 2024. Did you know about the Senior Review before today?
We did not, no.
We just made this up over the weekend. And what we thought is that as seniors are leaving the campus, we have graduation coming up next week, that it would be good to talk to just a handful of them to allow them to speak directly to the Juan Diego community about some of their experiences. So we have Daniel and Grayson here today, and it's just an informal kind of conversation to talk about. And so you have some exciting news to share in that you won a state championship.
I did, yeah.
So tell us about that.
So I played Wednesday and Thursday of last week with my team. It was 18 holes each day. We were coming into it, we were second in the whole state, and I was ranked first in the whole state. It was really, really cool. We got second overall, which is really cool.
Where did you play? What
we played in Meadowbrook and Taylorsville.
Taylorsville. Yeah.
And it's kind of funny, that's where I played my freshman year state, so it was like good.
So you played all 4 years.
I did.
And you went to state all 4 years.
Yes.
You thought you had lost though, didn't you? Like on the 18th hole,
yeah.
You didn't think that you thought you were like too far behind to win,
yeah.
Right?
So I had the lead going into it, but on the front nine I kind of struggled. Like I had some bad holes, and then I thought I was still losing, and all my friends and family decided not to tell me because they didn't want me to get nervous when I started winning on the back nine. So I finished out on the number 18, and I put in, and I hugged my competitors and was like, good job. And then I went to start walking off, and my dad and my coach were walking up to me, and they were bawling their eyes out, and I was in the air before I know it, and they were shaking me. And they were
so
like,
when you putted out on 18, you thought you'd lost.
Yeah.
So you're a little dejected.
Yeah, I was trying to have a good attitude about it because it was my last tournament. So I was like, I tried my best. I know my team still was going to get second, so I was happy for us more than myself. But yeah, I was very surprised when I was in the air that they were telling me that I won. So. Did
you par the final hole?
I did, yeah. I was putting for eagle, and I 3-putted for par. But
so then you really thought you had blown it.
Yeah. So, I wanted that eagle putt, but.
So great way to end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really good way to end my season, and I'm not playing collegiately, so it was good, to know that I did everything.
You'll still play golf. You're not giving up on golf.
No, yeah. I'm planning on playing this week because it's so nice outside.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Played today.
Yeah.
But you've got school. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel, tell us about yourself. Like, what's happening in your world in Juan Diego?
This past week, I'm in baseball. I play baseball. We went to St. George to compete for super regionals and 4A. Luckily, we competed the first game, but the second game we didn't really come through strong, but overall.
But it was difficult, right? We're a 3A school. We're the smallest 3A school in the state, and we have voluntarily decided in baseball to play 4A. So it was hard competition, right? Schools were much bigger than us. Yeah.
It's definitely a decision that we made because we could have stayed in 3A and competed all the way. I'm pretty sure we would have won state if we stayed in 3A. But we already dominated 3A, so we decided to move on to 4A to challenge ourselves a little bit more.
Yeah. So, Grayson, talk a little bit about, your time here at Juan Diego, and how has it helped your personal life or your faith life grow?
So I was new freshman year, so I grew up Catholic, but I didn't go to a Catholic school. So the idea of we pray every day together, and we have theology classes was new to me, but I loved it, and I think it helped me grow because I wasn't used to that. So I pray every day now, and it's good to be able to go to Mass with my friends and my family, and it just feels like a community. So that's
Daniel, what about you?
I always grew up in Catholic faith. My parents always took me to Mass every Sunday. I I did my baptism, communion. But
What's
yeah,
your parish?
I go to St. Therese in
St. James in Midvale, yeah.
in Midvale.
Yeah.
But recently I've been coming to SJB more.
When did you start at school? Did you start in ninth grade?
School here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came here in my freshman year.
It was a ninth grader. Same with you, Grayson. Both came as ninth graders. So was that kind of difficult to come? You didn't really know very many people, right?
I didn't know anyone, but it was actually really easy to make friends, and I kind of felt like I knew everyone when I walked in the first day of school. So
What about you, Daniel?
For me, since we came in like 2022, where COVID hit, we all had masks, and it was kind of hard to meet one another. But over time, everyone, like, we just got to,
We got rid of the mask. That helped.
yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all friends as a class.
Oh, very close. The senior class is very close, wouldn't you say?
yeah,
Yeah. No. Well, so Grayson, is there a memory? I mean, maybe it's winning the state championship in golf. Would you say that's your memory, or is there another memory you'd like to share?
besides winning the state championship, this year I started going to the Sunset Rosaries. I went with my family and my friends, and it's right here in the Labyrinth, but that's probably one of my favorite moments.
So say what is a sunset? rosary?
So it's really relaxed. You come, I think it's at 7 p.m. The sun's kind of starting to set. It's really pretty outside. But they give out rosaries, and then we're all sitting in the Labyrinth, and then they obviously say like a decade of the rosary, and there's ice cream after.
We have
and
to have food, right?
Yeah.
That's a Juan Diego tradition. We always
Yes.
have to have food around
Yep.
everything we do.
we had ice cream every time, so
Right.
that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's
so far.
interesting. Yeah. Daniel, what would you say?
My favorite memory is probably Kairos, the Kairos retreat, which is God's time where you're unplugged for 4 days, and you go with your class or a group of people, and
It's kind of hard at first because they take away your cell phone, right?
yeah, it's really hard because like you're removing an addiction. Like I would consider a problem like technology an addiction in the modern world. But let's think back in the ancient times where there was no technology. Basically, the ancient men were just artisans. Like let's think about the Renaissance.
Yeah. You have to communicate with one another. You can't use the cell phone as a crutch. You know, you have to actually have real conversations, and that's one of the distractions of technology, is it hurts the development of human relations. Well, I want to thank both of you for coming and trying just to get some good feedback and try to end the school year right and have graduation coming up around the corner and lots of fun things to experience before you're done, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.